We're going to talk about grading diamonds, particularly in diamond chains, okay? And I'm going to explain exactly what that is. We're going to do that together, and you're going to realize what flaws to look for in a diamond, and you're going to look for those flaws yourself without the added help of anybody if you want to be the educated consumer, if you want to be able to make a purchase and know what you're getting without being fooled or duped like so many big-time heavy hitter, celebrity, rappers, whatever's, right? Why is that the case? What's happening? Well, these are two identical, seemingly identical diamond chains. One of them is SI, one of them is VS. Of course, the VS is going to sparkle more, but in the heat of the moment, depending on the lights, where you're standing over the counter and the jeweler's waving it in your face, telling you whatever the hell they're telling you, you're not going to be able to tell what's happening at that point of time. And you might be pressured to buy, as people like to do in this business. So what you want to do is you want to be able to grab the loop and differentiate SI and VS on your own, right? Because I have a hard time competing on the lies with these people out there in the diamond district, but I do a little bit better when telling the truth. Okay, the truth is my game, the lies are their game. So we're going to learn how to grade diamonds and look for flaws in them with this particular diamond that I have here. A perfect example for all of us to look at together. It's 15 carats and it's a piece of shit, right? It's got everything wrong with it that you can imagine, but it's going to serve perfectly for this particular example. 15 carat diamond is a rare diamond. That's a big diamond, okay? That's a pretty big diamond right here. But the purpose of a diamond is that for it to shine. And flaws, they destroy the light passing through it. They turn it into spectrums we can't see. So that's a complete waste of owning a diamond. So flawed diamonds, I'm really starting to dislike them. And I personally prefer VS, especially now that we're getting the prices that we're getting and offering the VS at the deals that we are. It's way more affordable than it used to be. So let's take a look at this diamond right here, and let's look for the flaws that are in it. All right, so you put the lens up to your eyes, okay, just like you do this loop, and you start looking for flaws. Do you see those black spots? Those are carbon spots. That's what the diamond looked like before it became a diamond. Some of it turned into a diamond, some of it didn't. There wasn't enough pressure to turn this thing into a full diamond. That's why it looks the way it does. Okay? You see those chips in there? How about all of those cracks, feathers, inclusions? This also has some treatment in it. So everything that you can imagine was wrong with this diamond. This is what you're looking for. Cracks, carbon, chips, all right, other types of little pinpoints, little bubbles, what they look like sometimes. This one doesn't really have that much of that. That's the only thing it doesn't have. And then treatment. So that's what a flawed diamond looks like. So now we're going to do the same thing to those two diamond chains, and we're going to differentiate which one's VS, which one's SI. Two diamond chains, all right? We don't want to get duped at the jewelry store anymore. We want to be able to take a look. So I'm going to take a look first with my eyes, right? This is what you would be doing if you were doing this. You know, hey, listen, can I see your loop? Sure. Okay, that's what you would say to the jeweler. He would presumably say sure, and then you would take a look very, very closely. All right? So I'm going to do that first, and then we're going to do it together and look for flaws. So this one is the tough one to do, these two chains, because one of them is SI, one is VS. SI means slightly included. That's all it means. That's tough to differentiate. All right, you're only looking. It's not so easy as this thing where it's shattered and it looks like World War III is happening inside. On this one, it's going to be a little bit tougher, but I think we're going to pull through anyway. All right. So let me get my loop and let me get my camera lens. Okay, so let's take a look and see if we can find anything in one of these. Got the chain at the top and the chain at the bottom. Let's zoom in, get nice and close. Okay, so this one at the top, we're looking for flaws. We're definitely not seeing anything like we saw on that other chain. On that other diamond, that's for sure. Let's look at the one at the bottom. Uh-oh. Are you seeing what I'm seeing is the question. Seeing a couple of little cracks. All right, I got to stabilize my hand, stabilize the camera. All right, so there's a nice little carbon spot right there. Again, it's a little bit tougher to see on this particular chain, but it's there, right here. A couple of pieces of carbon, a couple of scratches, a couple of little cracks. So obviously this one is the SI2, and this one up here is the VS2. But here's the kicker, and let's see if you could differentiate that. Look at the beautiful quality on this one. It's beautiful. Then we go to the one under it. Not so much. See that big crack right in the center at the top of that diamond right there? So that's it. That's what you're looking for. Now, whether you want to do that or not at the jewelry store is up to you, but that's the way I do it. All right? I look at it. I can do it with my eyes. I don't really need this. I've seen it way too many times. So we've got the VS and the SI. Right? The diamond chain, the most expensive type of diamond item you could buy. You don't want to just rely on somebody telling you exactly what it is. Especially, it's not that hard. Grab a loop and take a look yourself. And that's what I would do. That's what I recommend you doing. So, for the purposes of this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what this chain is and a price. Right? Because you want to know. So, these are 15-pointer diamonds. There's 22.16 carats in here. 15-pointer diamonds, VS2, okay? And this chain is about, for anybody watching this video, $15,000. All right? If you call the number on the screen now, that's what it would be, okay? I also have these other VS ones right here. The smaller little chains. These chains are really beautiful chains. Beautiful casting, beautiful pieces. So let me throw you a price. This is the TraxNYC price for this. What is this guy going for right here? We have about 4 pointers. Okay, that's 0.04 carats. 10.25 carats, and it is for this video $4,800 for a real VS chain. Okay, real VS. Again, other jeweler's going to get you $4,800, going to look just like this. It's not going to be VS. It's going to be SI. It's going to have that little pinpoint of carbon. It's going to have that crack in it. It's not going to be a happy time. It's going to be a sad time, okay? Because you're going to be thinking this and you're going to be getting that. And another jeweler, the temptation to say that a customer VS is almost irresistible, especially when a customer is, so coming in there and their main, they're so excited. Like some of the rappers, they go into some of these big name jewelers, they're so excited. They got the brick of cash like this. They're doing this and this and that. Years later, as they become educated and understanding what they want, they're like, damn, why isn't my chain shining like this guy's chain that's been buying chains for 8 years? This other rapper, oh, he got the VS, but you sub VS, but this and that. Listen, whether you want to loop your own pieces or not, whether you want to go get a third-party appraisal or not, whether you want to do business with me or not, or whatever it is, it's up to you, okay? I'm giving you a variety of different options on how to get the job done correctly so you could get it on any VS chain, right? You go to TraxNYC.com and you purchase one of our chains. We state what it is. You don't even have to worry about it. But it does come with this. Every VS diamond chain on our site comes with one of these. It's a loop. It's got 45 times magnification. It's got 20 times magnification. It's got a fluorescent light. It's got a regular flashlight. It's got everything you need, and I like to give it to all of our customers who purchase these chains. So the prices on these, if you want personal service, the numbers on the screen, live chat on the site. Check out the item numbers on TraxNYC.com. I've been selling diamond chains for a very long time. I know what it is. I'll give you an SI one, but I'll give you the SI price. That's all. If you want an I1, I don't sell those. I don't sell I1 because it defeats the purpose of the diamond. This diamond is a diamond, but it's not a diamond because it doesn't shine, right? You could put it in a pinky ring and you could make a crazy looking pinky ring with a 15 karat center stone. The buyer wants about $50,000 for this or something like that. I would never pay for anything for it because it doesn't do what a diamond's supposed to do, is to shine. SI does it. It's a decent enough quality. Okay, but VS does it so much better, and because I made the moves that I made, I have parcels of VS diamonds coming in here that I'm putting in my jewelry, and my SI1 is a true SI1, our VS is a true VS, and it's hitting way harder than anything you're going to get out there, hands up and down, because the way to cut corners in the diamond business is to cut corners on the diamond quality. And, you know, the jewelers try to climb that ladder by getting to the quantities that I move and this and that, so it's never going to work, or it's going to work at your expense. So we did our homework, we did our job, you know what it is. VS Diamond Chains, TraxNYC.com come with a free loop, flashlight, and fluorescence. Hey, I appreciate you watching that video. I hope you liked it. Please subscribe to my channel. I got a lot of information to share with you guys, coming straight from the Diamond District in New York City directly to work.